Hi everybody, this is Lynn from Mamas.got.plans, and I am back with another plan with me. This plan with me is going to be a rewind spread from April 9th through April 15th, and I am going to be using this kit here by Two Lil Bees. This is a kit that I purchased from her shop last year, so unfortunately it's not available anymore, but I did want to use it because I thought it was perfect for spring. Although we haven't been having much spring weather, I thought this possibly would brighten my mood a little bit. And I'm doing my intro a little different. Usually I just start immediately with my voiceover, but I thought maybe this time I would kind of walk you guys through the kit and also any special extras that I'm going to be using. So this is the first page of the kit. It's got all of the full boxes, and then here are the Ombre Heart checklists. The little things and headers. This kit doesn't have any glitter headers, and usually I pull in some from my own, but I think this week I'm going to try to just stick with the extra headers that are here in the kit, plus some washi that I'm going to be adding that I'll show you in just a second. And here is the bottom washi, some washi strips, and some labels. Her clipboard full boxes, which I absolutely love. Some half boxes, again, some more headers, and then the date covers. I've already put the dates, the date dots on those. A couple more labels. And then a Monday through Sunday tracker for your sidebar. A couple of headings or headers that you can use in the sidebar. Some icons. Another half box. Bill do, some more headers, the Hello Weekend, some dots. I absolutely love using these in her clipboard full boxes. And then lots of different size flags, some icons, some words, and then the deco, which is so pretty. And I really love the swans. I haven't shown you guys yet, but I did set up my B6 with the latest, the Planner Society kit, and that had swans in it as well. And I just think it's so beautiful. And I am going to be pulling in some washi. This is the washi from the Simply Gilded Hummingbird box. I don't know what month it was, but I just know this was the 4 pieces that were in the Hummingbird box. And I really thought that this one would work, this thinner piece. This one especially I thought would be really beautiful. It has a floral and a hummingbird design on it. There is no purple in the kit, and this washi does have, let me see if I can undo it really quickly. It does have a majority of purple in it, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be using it or not. It does have like a watercolor with mostly purple with a little bit of blue and pink in there as well. So I might not use this one. And then there's the wood green, which I'll have to see if I'm going to pull this one in as well. But I just thought it might be fun. I really do love the bottom washi in this kit. But I might actually cut this down a little bit and then try to layer it, I think, with some of this hummingbird washi, because I think that would be really pretty, and just pull in a little bit of gold foil. I don't have any of my foil stickers yet. If you guys follow me on Instagram, or I might have mentioned it last week, I'm like I've fallen down the foil rabbit hole, and I've ordered a whole bunch of foil stickers, but none of them are here yet. So this will be a non-foil kit, but I'll just pull in a little bit of foil with my washies. So that's it. I'm going to switch over now to my voiceover, and if you guys want to see how this spread comes together, stay tuned. Okay, so now we're moving into the voiceover part of this plan with me, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down this bottom washi because I did want to try to pull in some of that Simply Gilded washi. So I initially cut it down because I thought I was going to use the thinner one, and then I decided I wanted to use the floral with the hummingbird pattern. So I did have to just trim it down a little bit more just to make space for it because it was a thicker washi. And then I'm just using I have a metal ruler that I use most often to rip my washi, although I was noticing with this hummingbird one that it wasn't always giving me a clean cut, so sometimes I do use my X-Acto knife. I don't know if that's because there was the foiling on it or what, but it would kind of fray on the end a little bit, and it was driving me a little nuts. So I will use my X-Acto knife sometimes. There you can see like the end just didn't cut cleanly, so I had to go back in with my X-Acto knife. Anyone else a perfectionist with certain things in their planner? Like there's just certain things that I'm like, I don't care, it's fine. And then other things drive me a little nuts. So that is one of them for sure. And now I'm going to use the date covers that came with the kit, but I did have to white out the dates that were there on the top because you could really see through, especially because the dates up there are like bold and you could see through. So I did that. And then I also wanted to use two of the flags that came with the kit, but they are a little smaller than the flags that are printed in the corners of the Erin Condren, so I did have to white those out as well. And I just wanted to mention, I know for a while I was really having trouble finding a brand of whiteout that I liked, that worked. I was buying the Bic brand, and I don't know, it just did not work for me. Some people had mentioned the Tombow brand, but that one I would have had to purchase from Amazon. Not that I don't purchase from Amazon on a daily basis, but the one that I'm using I actually found at Staples, and it's a Staples brand, and I have to say I love the way that it works. It comes out really easily. I don't feel like I have to fight with it. So if you're looking and you have a Staples by you, definitely check it out. And now I am using this thinner washi that came with the kit, and I love it because it's got some phrases printed on it. And there you can see that one. It says "Get It Done" with the little hummingbird. And I just thought that was perfect because I always use some type of to-do header or something on the sidebar there. And I just thought it was the perfect saying there. And I was so excited to use the washi, I forgot to put down my habit tracker. So I did have to backtrack a little bit and put those down first. And then I just moved the washi and the ombre heart checklist down. I didn't need all 6 spots, so you did see me just snip off, or rather use my X-Acto knife to cut one of those off. And then here I'm just looking for a flag. Lately I've been tracking my workouts on my sidebar. I used to track my dinners, but honestly I got bored of writing chicken over and over again since that's what we eat all the time. So I decided, you know what, instead of me writing my workouts every single night in my calendar, in the actual planner, because it was getting a little crowded at the bottom between my workouts and then my boys and everything, I decided to just track my workouts on the sidebar here, and I love it. So I just write down what type of class I did on what day. And that workout script sticker, that one was from Love Shira. So moving on to the week, I decided to use the today headers from the kit up at the top. And then, of course, as always, I'm going to mark Coffee Monday. If you guys saw that, I used up a whole sheet of these Coffee Monday stickers. These are from Paper and Milk, and I love them. And actually this week, I don't know what it was, I ended up using up like the last of a lot of different stickers, which as a planner girl, it's like you're so proud of yourself for actually using a whole sheet of stickers. But then also you're like, oh my gosh, I used a whole sheet of stickers. I need more. Let me go buy more, even though I do have backups of most everything. Okay, so after that, I used one of these like little arrow flag stickers from the kit, along with an upload script sticker from Bookish Planning, just to mark down that I did upload a plan with me that day. That little computer girl is from Fox and Cactus, and I love her with her ombre hair. I think that was just like a special edition. I don't think she normally has those in the shop, but I thought her pink ombre hair went really well with the colors in the kit. And after that, I did just use a little things header, and then here I am again using an ombre heart checklist to write down everything that I needed to get done that day. And then after that, I put down a label sticker, and I'm going to use this little Remember Script sticker that came with the kit. And this was to remind me to send in my pinner test. I mentioned this in my other plan with me. It basically is a blood test that you do by mail to find out your food intolerances, not allergies, but intolerances. And so I actually got my results, and it was very interesting. It said I was highly intolerant to peanut butter, beef, turkey, sunflower seeds, and buckwheat. Now the sunflower seeds and buckwheat, it's like, no big deal because I don't really eat those. But peanut butter, beef, and turkey are staples in my diet, along with chicken, especially because I do try to make sure I get a lot of protein in my diet, and definitely peanut butter is something that I eat daily. And so, yeah, I was kind of shocked when I saw the results. So I'm a little desperate to find some good things to eat that don't involve those things, and that, you know, there's only so much chicken one person can eat. So if you have any good suggestions, definitely let me know down below. Okay, so after I did just use a little things to mark down an AR session for my boys, and I did use a Once More with Love munchkin holding an Amazon box because I got new lights for my filming setup. And now here, you guys, I spent so much time trying to figure this out. I cut down a half box and then layered a flag, and that hustle sticker is from Stick With Me Shop. In the end, I actually end up changing it because I forgot that I really wanted to incorporate more of the washi into the kit. So I don't think I do that on camera, but I do end up just changing a few things around there. You'll see it when I show the full spread at the end of the week. Now moving on to Tuesday, and I'm so sorry about that crazy sun right there. I changed my filming setup and I am now filming in front of a window, but it was so overcast that day, so I left the shades up, but then we got this random breakthrough of sun, and so all of a sudden, like while I was filming, that happened, but then you can see for the rest of it, it didn't happen anymore. So I initially used a pink little things to mark my cleaning service, but then because I wanted to use the to-do header and it was the same color, I switched that to yellow, and then I did decide to put that actually at the bottom of the full box, so I moved everything up. I used a half box to mark down that I had an emergency dental appointment, and that like shocked crazy face munchkin is from Once More with Love. And then I used so I did use that to-do header, and then I was going to use a pink ombre heart checklist, but I had just used one on Monday, so then I switched it to the yellow, and then you did see that I whited out the lines. I don't know, I just felt like, I don't know if it was the colors or the sticker paper, but I just felt like you could really see the lines this week, and it was bothering me. Usually I don't really pay attention. I rarely white anything out if I'm putting a sticker over it. But this week I ended up having to do that with almost everything. So after my ombre heart checklist, I put down a washi strip, and I did really want to use this camera deco sticker from the kit because it's gorgeous, and I was filming that day, so I thought it was perfect. I used again one of those little flag stickers that I had used on Monday with a film sticker from Bookish Planning. And then in the evening, here I am, I'm just using a few little things. I just switched those around so that the shoes weren't like on top of each other. That sneaker is from Planner Frenzy. And now moving on to Wednesday. Sorry for the long pause here. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. Oh, that's right. I had a rough day on Wednesday. After my dental appointments, I ended up getting muscle relaxants to take because it turns out that I was grinding my teeth and I would like basically sprained my jaw. Holy cow, those things knocked the snot out of me. So Wednesday was rough getting up because I was so tired. So I put down that as a half box, and then I did use a little things to mark down that I went to lunch with my husband at Bill's. Bill's is this great little luncheonette, like literally like 2 minutes down the road from us, and it's so cute. It's it used to be like an old school general store way back, like in the early 1900s in our town, and then they changed to a general store and like a little luncheonette. And it's so awesome because the family just keeps passing it down for generations. So I think they're on their third generation, and so we just love going there because they have great food too. So after that, I did put down an ombre heart checklist with some things that I needed to get done, and then you can see that I did add in that hummingbird washi And if you take a peek over at Monday, you can see what I did over there as well. I added the hummingbird washi there as well with another little things. And now here I am, I'm just trying to find out what color shoe I want to use, and I put that over on another little things to mark an AR session for my boys. And then that sleepy pillow is so cute. It's a little doodle from Van Sticky, and I just wanted to mark down that I took a nap. Actually, I took several naps that day because, like I said, that medication had knocked me out. So now I flipped over my planner and I'm working on the second half of my week. I decided to put down all of my to-do headers for the week. And then the first thing I did on Thursday was use a little thing, and that alarm clock doodle is also from Van Sticky from the same sheet. And I just wanted to remind myself that I had to bring my oldest son to school early that morning. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, they do an early morning lift session for the 8th graders who are going to be playing freshman football. So I had to get him to the school by 6 o'clock. Not 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Ooh, could you imagine? No, but I needed to wake up at 6 to wake him up because we had to leave the house to get there for 7. Okay. After that, I put down a to-do header and then again an ombre heart checklist that I just cut down to 3 hearts. And then I did cut one of the full boxes in half. It's this one with the little polka dots. I didn't need all that space on the bottom there, so I just kept the floral with a little bit of the polka dot background. And then I used one of the clipboard full box stickers from the kit. I really love these. Maria is the first shop that I have seen do these. I'm sure other shops do them as well, but I just love them, and I love using the little dots that she includes just to mark down little things. So I thought this was perfect just to mark down that I spent a good portion of the day filming, editing, and uploading my next video. And then that little camera sticker is also from the kit. Now at the end of the day here, again, I just wanted to make sure that I used some more washi, although I did check. I was basically, not that I was trying to do it on purpose, but basically I had used the washi on Monday and Wednesday, so I was going to save it to use on the following day. And instead I used one of the label stickers and a little nerdy Bubblemons Co. sticker to mark down that my son had his tutor that afternoon. And then I'm using another Amazon Munchkin from Once More with Love to mark down that I got a new desk. So I have a whole new kind of filming setup. I used to film right where, like, my laptop, and I worked on my desk, and it kind of, I would have to like put away my equipment, take out my equipment, put away, you know, everything. So now I have a separate little desk. It's in front of a window, which is great. I'm still using studio lights, but it just helps to have a little bit of, you know, daylight to kind of brighten things up as well. So I'm excited about that. So moving on to Friday, the first thing I did was use a half box, and that shopping bag is from the kit. And I did want to mark down that it was the Ultimate Planner sale that weekend. I hadn't bought planner stickers in such a long time. I think the last time I really splurged on planner stickers was maybe the winter PBC. And then I did kind of buy a couple of foil things in the last week or so. And then with the Ultimate Planner sale, I did definitely want to make sure that I checked out shops that had foil stickers, because I was trying to kind of, I'm trying to grow my foil collection, which is just crazy. It's like one more thing. So after that, I used a flag sticker from the kit and an emoji holding a YouTube symbol, and that is from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark down that I published my plan with me that morning. And then I did use that hummingbird washi, and you probably can't tell, but I'm making a point of having the hummingbird show on each washi strip that I use, which is why you see me like cutting it off on each end and not just doing a nice little cut while it's on the roll. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm not trying to be wasteful, but I am trying to purposely get that hummingbird in there, so I do have to just position it the right way and then trim off the extra. And so after that, I used a little things to mark down that I had lunch with my friend JP, And I then put down a full box, and it's that beautiful pink floral full box. And then here I am just cutting down one of the ombre heart checklists, again, just to 3, because that's all I needed for the end of the evening. I did use a to-do header above that. And then in the evening here, I'm going to use another little things. My youngest did have baseball practice, so I just wanted to mark that down. And I love using these baseballs from Planner Frenzy. I actually use her baseball, basketball, and football stickers all in the same way. I always like to use them with little things, and then I just write the time of the practice on the actual ball. So whether it's the basketball, baseball, or football. And I just think it's so cute. I love it. So on Saturday, I did use a alarm clock. I believe that is from Stationery Heaven Co., just to remind myself to wake up early. And then you can see here, again, I'm using a baseball, a football, and I will be using another baseball. We had a lot of sports stuff going on this morning. My youngest had practice at 9, and then my oldest had both football and baseball. So we were basically doing sports from 9 to 3 that day. Yeah, that was a lot. This is what happens when spring sports start. After that, I did use a to-do header, and then I cut down one of the ombre heart checklists to 4. And then I kind of moved down to the bottom here. I wanted to use this script full box. I just trimmed it down just a little bit because I wanted to use the washi as well. And I just was going to need a little bit more room because I wanted to write something above the washi. So I just trimmed that a little bit. And then here again, I am just trimming off the edge of the washi, making sure that my little hummingbird is showing. And then because my planner is so super chunky, I had to pull out that page to actually write on it, which is why I put down all the stickers first instead of just writing as I was going along. I am getting to the end of this planner because my planner is from July 2017 through the end of June 2018. So it is getting super chunky. And I can't write on Saturday or Sunday without taking the page out like that. So I just filled in all my to-dos, and then I don't know if you can notice with that Van Sticky, she's kind of holding her nose and holding a bag, and her dog is next to her with a pile of poop. So yeah, Saturday was a really nice day outside. So I don't know anyone who has dogs, but it was a long winter with a lot of snow, which meant I did not go outside and pick up after my dog for I don't know, probably the last 4 months. So yeah, the first poop pickup of the season is always a little crazy. So literally I had a bucket with a bag in it and the pooper scooper, and I spent a good hour just combing the yard looking for places where my dog went poop. And normally he's very good and just goes on the grass, but when there's snow, he doesn't know where the grass is, where the paver patio is, where the mulch is, where the flower beds are. So yeah, there was just poop everywhere. It was fun. Okay, so then to start things off on Sunday, I used a sleep-in sticker, and that is from Paper and Milk. And then that little eyelash pillow is from Lovely Rose Prince. I then used a label sticker with a work script sticker above that just to mark down. I had to work at AR. Usually, I'm there, I'm not there, whatever, but these were specific hours that I needed to be there because we were having a hockey program come in, and I needed to collect payments from everyone and get them to sign waivers and all that fun stuff. After that, my husband and I went to brunch, so I marked that down with a emoji sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I used that Swan full box and then another clipboard sticker from the kit. And I just marked down a couple of places I went shopping that day. Believe me, I bought a bunch more, but I did buy from the Tassel Planner and Aria's Daydream, and I was excited about that. And those stickers are from Van Sticky. And here is a look at my completed spread. I really hope you enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate if you did that. And just stay tuned for more videos coming up soon. Bye.